Hi. Hey, so it's Sheena here. So I wanted to come on here. Number one rule of creating is you need good lighting. I have poor lighting. Ugh. If I adjust. And I was mentioning earlier about grainy video and technology and upgrading, and keeping your camera clean is important. All right. So if you're new to my page, I am a chronic pain patient, a chronic migraine patient, and also a cancer patient. Interesting, which also makes me a mental health care patient, a regular checkup at my family practitioner's office person, and very involved with my healthcare and my advocacy and my researching. And I'm on a whole different level now. So I am living in survivorship. I have been no evidence of disease with my cancer for slightly over a year now. I don't know, somewhere in there. I'm trying not to count or look at those times or landmarks, but I do notice how I feel in my body and my cells, and I become self-aware, which is part of why I got journals for writing when I can't sleep and for processing. But this here, wanted to showcase more of this on the Sheena Strong page, which, don't get me started, that's shut down. But this is how quickly I can go from being normal and alive and with it and awake to just exhausted within the less than 5 hours. So I had spoken for about an hour talking about, I want to finish up that fundraising. Go further, go fund me. I really want to finish that. Not far. Papa Smurf was not long now. Papa Smurf. Oh my gosh. So, but it just shows how I start to become very, very tired, and it makes it difficult to participate, or to, you want to drive alone, go to events. You don't know if you can always say yes or no. You have to conserve and preserve energy and plan. So if you're new to my page, I talk about all of these things, and I'm living in survivorship right now. And I am still on endocrine therapy on tamoxifen. I have the cancer I was diagnosed with is triple hormonal positive cancer, BC. So B, think arrest, So I don't want to say the word because I get censored and my videos get muted. So I have to be real careful what I say and how I approach the new Sheena Strong page. So Sheena Strong was the mission behind, to keep me going. I am Sheena Collins. I am Sheena Strong. And that, is it what you call it, a moniker, is used a lot for people that are waging all sorts of personal battles and in times of needing lifting up by community. There's a lot of times that's used with the person's name in strong, and I think it's beautiful, and it's becoming a signifier of those who have fought through something really tough, and this is always typically related to illness or recovery from an accident, so we're like, wow, huh? Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm a walking billboard too. I even have it tattooed on myself. So sometimes you get really unique gifts as a cancer patient, whether it be the gift of something recreational, tattooing, an outfit you wanted, a pair of shoes you liked, People will gift you things, and, that's what people that love each other do. And I feel very fortunate to have had that community, as well as the community that I can reach out to and ask for help to. So that's been very, very interesting. Yeah. But welcome to my page. I'm going to be talking about survivorship, and I'm I'm starting to gain a little bit of energy, but I'm just physically tired. My brain is not shutting off. And what's difficult too is I have neuropathy in my fingers. So it's hard for me to feel my fingertips, and that's from chemotherapy. Or sometimes my fingertips, they hurt, but I can't feel them. So that sounds bizarre, but that is something that a lot of cancer, a sensation, and a lot of people that have been through chemotherapy discuss. Look, even my makeup melted my face because I was rubbing my face. Oh, I had to do work in front of the computer, and I really... physical or mental. Always cover your mouth when you yawn. Jeez, was I raised in a barn? Yeah. So I don't know. My page is a mix of comedy. I'm authentically myself, and honestly myself, I suppose. Big debate with a friend of mine, and I want to explore the conversation further with her, was the use of the word authentic and the connotation behind it and different things like that. Oh my gosh. So yeah, figuring out this survivorship. It's been a long year. 2024 was a long year. I'm ready to really, really put it behind me. I feel that I've ended the year the best that I can, and I have to look back, and I mean, it's amazing how far you can come in a year. And I am working to not look back at regret for, taking time for my health that I needed. We live in such a world where it is seen, especially being from the Midwest, where it's seen as a weakness if you take time often for healing. But I think that paradigm is shifting. I'd like to hope so. La 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 la. What else? I have so many things I'm thinking about and writing about and talking about, but I become very, very tired. I live with a lot of fatigue, and, I sleep a lot. So some of my friends make fun of me when I can't sleep, and I have days where I sleep all day, yet others understand as well. And I don't know. It's hard to say. Either you understand it or you don't. Kristen, oh my gosh. Rest in peace, girl. I miss her so much. She would say that I need to be open and honest about my conditions. That part of oh my gosh, look at that. That's also being a cancer patient. Okay, look, this is surgical, it's called a surgical bra. And you want to wear that through your recovery period of, that your doctor tells you to, for your reconstruction work, or what you feel comfortable, or what you find out that people have the best results. That is all. You have a lot of personal decisions when you are a cancer patient, which brings me back to my very first topic, why you're here at my page. I'm a little bit out there. I'm all over the place. I share my life. I'm authentically myself. And Amy, what's the word that you think better? Is it honestly yourself? However you worded it, I'm curious to have that conversation with you more. And maybe I could bring you on a podcast and we could talk about it. That would be really cool. So that's exciting too, y'all. Oh my gosh, Secret Santa sending me this mic. Unreal. I'm excited. And it's pink. It's pink. Oh, you know what? If I wanted to be a conspiracy theorist, though, people that say that they're targeted individuals would say that you should never accept electronic devices from people. Look at that. Y'all, I'm loving the short hair. So brown, more natural color than black. Big things on the horizon. I still have a lot of work to do, effort to put in, but you don't get big rewards if you don't take great risks or do the great amounts of work required to get the goal got. I think I just made a quote. All right. Peace and love, my friends. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. Thanks for the likes, shares, follows, subscribes. I really would like to hope that I am the kind of person that is not the Facebook meme where it says, but she had 200 million followers on Facebook, and there's like 3 people at the funeral. But I also live this life of interesting medical ailments and trying to heal from them and what I'm doing and finding a way to do it creatively and from a place of ironically being thrust into a place of poverty. It's kind of like the people that what was it oh, Super Size Me was the one where they ate. What was the one where the people tried to live on minimum wage? What was the name of that documentary? Oh, anyway, yes. So, yeah, people, all sorts of interesting stuff I've been through, and I can share, and how my faith has been strengthened, and how I've also been angry at times in my faith, and just, ooh, and how I have this like interesting attitude about things, and how time is so different these days than it used to be. It's time is relative, as Einstein would say. Oh, have you seen Interstellar? Speaking of time, wow, blow your mind. Speaking of conspiracy theories and targeted individuals. Anyway, I think I know who the I have a pretty good idea who the Secret Santa was that sent me this. And pink because of BC. I have to remember my mission. Oh, help me write my mission, y'all. I'll put it down in the comments again here. But on my GFM page, because I'm almost finished. Oh, we have almost finished the goal. Oh my gosh. That page has been a lot of work, and I redid it, and I took a lot of things down, and oh my gosh, I don't know. So I've worked and reworked the page. But anyway, I've also developed a profile on GoFundMe, which I don't know if it's new or if all people have been able to have or where the apps are going, which is why I have paper planners and bill planners, because they're always changing apps and I need a hard copy. Oh my goodness, I'm Gen X. I remember floppy disks. Holy cow. Oh, well, y'all, I am just checking in. I just wanted to show you how you really can change in a matter of minutes. Do I look more like Mo or Demi Moore? Oh, well, I hope through my page you get a little bit of inspiration. And, oh my gosh. And this is, what time is it? It's 9:11, and I want a little bit more go time because I still have some things to prep to make sure I'm set for the new year here. And now is the process of slowly going through the items that are taking up space that belong in a store. Oh, wow. And my 12-week post-op is coming up. That means you guys get a lot of no shots of me, don't you? And my 12-week post-op is coming up, and I'm really, really excited about that, which brings me back to what I talked in the beginning from the surgical bra from the cancer. I'm a cancer survivor. That's a big deal. And a chronic pain patient. I've been a spoonie warrior since a surgery in 2015. Mo or Demi? Comment below. All right. I don't know. I'm just yapping my trap. So my podcast too is Bantering Fools. So that's another thing behind the mic that inspires me. I'm so excited, which leads me back to Amy, and also talking about my mission, and how to describe, I really live my life out loud, but oof, I definitely need better lighting for videos. But I don't want to be too overproduced either. I still want it to be raw. I am Gen X, the original real world. Like, y'all, you all, y'all. I seriously did not grow up down south, but I prefer to say, I've always said y'all instead, because I think it's more encompassing than you guys. I'm from the Midwest, and I could say you guys, but y'all, because you all, which brings me back to my days of being very feminist, which of course those of you that know me still know that it's girl power. Whatever. Demir Mo. So I'm a little bit twisted. I have an alter ego on some different social media platforms where I'm a little bit more outrageous. So, which I sometimes think I am. Joan tells me I'm too pretty to talk so ugly, or has told me that before. But I want to show what it's like being a cancer survivor and how it's affected my life, and tell you about my life and being an entrepreneur, and sharing with you the community I've experienced and what really happens when we truly lift each other up, and when people come together right now over me. And Matthew Simon would always say to me, as he said in my profile, that I'm a little quirky and out there. He actually shared my profile and say he normally doesn't do that, and that was a compliment, and I appreciated that. But he says I'm a little bit all over the place and random, which I am, which is part of, I share with you just whatever. Sometimes I'm serious, sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I get real serious about rebranding myself in this really professional manner, which, please, that'll never happen. Ew. Remember that Dharma and Greg episode where Kitty hires Andrew Dice Clay for the luncheon? No, really, I have more grace than that, I believe. And well, I can. I just choose not to. I do, I can, I choose not to, and I have a lot to learn. And not be so emotional, but I'm a Libra. All right. I am cold, like I'm shaky, and that's another thing with neuropathy. And so anyway, I'm Sheena Collins. This is my page. Let me know if you think my hair looks more like Mo or like to me. Ingos, like, right? So, and what else? Like, follow, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for what the New Year's hold. See what shenanigans happen now. And how I start to rebuild this life. Like, I really put to rest a lot of things I needed to within the last week and a half. And I asked for things I needed and asked people. I don't feel like I have to do it all myself anymore, And I really wish I had the kind of family that was close and near each other where, we could be up in each other's business a lot, like in Everybody Loves Raymond. I had that once, really. That's how I got stunk. That's how I got stuck in this little town. Oh, too funny. Yeah, stuff is what it is. But I'm happy. I'm grateful, thankful, blessed. This has been an interesting ride. And I'm really, yeah. I need a steadier camera. I have a stand. I just didn't think this post was going to go so long. It's like I'm walking around with a camcorder. Oh my gosh. Speaking of electronics, like, okay, I guess we could still record material, but, but storage, like, I think it still pays to keep hard storage. For real. So that's what I'm doing. Ooh, did I show you my glittery cord my friend Rachel got me? Look at that, it's glittery. I haven't even opened it yet because I've been a good girl. She was worried she shouldn't have given me the cord because of the microphone. and she knew how much I wanted to play with the microphone and what work I had to do by the end of the year. One moment, please, excuse me. And the work I had to do by the end of the year. But I'm proud to announce that I have not unpacked it yet. And I found the other end of the charger for that cord too. And I'm going to connect things up. And oh my goodness, we need to upgrade equipment. But that's an upgrade, huge, big time. That is going to make such a difference in my sound. And now I need to get the egg carton foam stuff and put it on the walls of a room in my place. Or get a new store area and have a recording studio in it. So, I don't know. Office space. We'll see what happens. All right, my friends, I'm really trying to make these talks like a certain amount of minutes. I'm so tired and I'm so rambling. And I just sat. It did some cognitive processing work that once would take me like 10 minutes, I swear, now takes me 2 hours. I'm so not joking. Well, once in life, and this is as a cancer patient and a chronic pain patient, it takes me so much longer. But I am so determined to get back to a way of life where I literally can, of course, accounting for my age. And listen to this stuff. So going through chemotherapy apparently ages your internal organs 17 to 23 years. So that means that I'm 50. So that means that I have the internal organs of a 63 to 84-year-old person, statistically speaking. I have all these rabbit holes I go down, and which makes questioning survivorship complicated. And I overthink things. And why can't I just blindly exist and just la-di-da? I'm all good. I'm not the kind of person that goes to the doctor, and I'm not a hypochondriac. And I don't know, but I'm learning how to manage this and have more energy. And I've been reading lately. Okay, this is one thing I've been reading. Oh, yes, good. I'm reaching my time that I want to talk. Sleep, because sometimes I feel like I've been needing a lot of sleep, which recovering from the infection, and just also there's a psychology of the come down. Actually, there's a UW article. I'll post it. I found very interesting, and what the AI said about extra sleeping during cancer survivorship. It says that you should have a regular schedule that you stick to, and of course avoid things like caffeine and energy drinks. But hey, sometimes, it's like AC/DC said, we all want to ride on. Or we need to function, or we want to, but you pay the price either way. Oh my goodness. But anyway, talking about it, where there is this come down syndrome type thing, why you feel so tired after a major event or after completing a major project, especially after completing a major work project, was what I was looking at, because I thought, why do I feel this way? But I have put to rest, even though I still know that there are going to be ongoing things, to deal with, and crumbs to clean up and other things to deal with. The main part, they were so hard for me to do. And that is so frustrating. And one of the irritating side effects. But another side effect that I was talking about is sleep and sleep patterns. It says that you shouldn't sleep a lot. But I suffer from insomnia, and no, it's not because I'm drinking a Red Bull at 9:30 at night. I have definitely, this will make me I stay awake for a few more hours. Which I have things that I need to do. I slept late, and so I'm trying to step back my time. So go to bed kind of an hour earlier if I can. However, I am woken up all night long with either side effects from the tamoxifen or pain from the tamoxifen, bone pain or chronic pain. And it's frustrating. And I want my body and ways to be rid of medication. But doing that kind of stuff, like, you have to fund it or have like a garden plot or know people, man. Oh my goodness. So that's why community and networking is important, and being good to people and dignity, and oh my gosh. And I have hit that point of that come down after finishing a project. And earlier I was like, I immediately had this like high after completing the work and this burst of energy, and yeah. And now I regret it because I did work on the computer, and from back in the days when I painted, I always swear that doing physical labor is easier and a different kind of tired than doing mental labor. And it's true. And you ruin your makeup less. Well, not always true. So, oh my gosh. The time I remember scraping the ceiling in this old farmhouse. That was the days. All right. Well, I have lots to do. Diane, what are you doing? She is a naughty doggy. Oh my goodness. And they've wanted my attention, and they've been on edge. They've been sensing my energy. So having German Shepherd dogs, that's one thing, is they really pick up on your energy. They do that nervous dog trotting thing around, like when you're running around getting ready, they're following you and they're nervous and they're pacing. It's easiest to put them in their kennels when you are doing that, doing stuff like that, because they can get underfoot. And if they do, you just plow them over. But then you get dog hair on yourself if you're wearing black pants or pantyhose. Oh my goodness. I love them. I love them. I love being a dog mama. All right. Well, I'm Sheena Collins. I still haven't met my minute. Oh my gosh, we're almost there. We're almost there. I'm trying to build quality content, and content where AI on Meta has this instantly processing clips. There's part of this trial or testing or something. So that's really interesting as I gain followers. And yeah, I enjoy doing creator work on Facebook, and being about and I'm cold, and that's another thing. It's cold here, right? It's always it's supposed to get up to 34 degrees tomorrow. Today was 39, I think. But I get cold at night, and I find myself sometimes that I find myself really turning up the heat and putting on layers. And I find myself having a hot flash because my body was thrust into chemical menopause. That's another side effect of cancer. I have all these things to tell you folks about that want to listen to it. So, which is really why I had the other Sheena Strong page in the first place. But we'll see how things evolve. And I'm learning how to use groups and more of these social tools. I mean, give me a break, man. I'm Gen X. I learned how to edit things on, let's see, I learned to type on a typewriter. I learned how to edit things on, had Photoshop, but a dark room, took actual pictures that were not digital. VHS tapes and cassette tapes for sound. So give me a little bit of a break. However, these apps make it so easy, but having good equipment is definitely important. You really have to have good equipment. It's like good ingredients. And it's like if you want a healthy body, you have to put good things in your body. And I've been making the argument that this has lots of B vitamins. And I drink a lot of caffeine anyway. So cheers to the heavily caffeinated that need it to exist. Yeah. I kind of don't know what to do with myself right now. I have things to do, but I need to take a break. And a friend taught me that take breaks in increments of 15 minutes. So I'm trying to make myself sit still for at least 30 minutes. That's why I have a time frame here that I'm talking about. And it's difficult for me, and I'm noticing the sensations in my body. So we're going to start doing some meditating. I have this body to get back in touch with again after going through cancer. So me and this body have some issues to work out together. And, so it's going to happen. I'm going to work it out. And so we're going to get mindful again, and we're going to get mantraful and pay prayerful and all sorts of things that are good for our inner selves and doing the work to achieve our goals and our dreams and what works for us. I mean, you guys might be laughing at me because I am doing things hard copy, especially you Gen Zers, but guess what? Hard copy is good, unless, of course, it catches on fire or you set it on top of your car and it blows off. Oh my gosh. I got dog face looking at me. Look. Oh, look. Diane, look. Look. Oh, I got dog face. I got big dog face. Big dog face. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but the dogs have been feeding off of my energy lately, and it's nervous because I'm also scared of what's to come. I am anxious. I know there's a lot of work to do to reach the level of health I need to reach to perform at my best level, without constantly filling myself up on energy drinks. And I don't know, I don't know. We got to talk medications and supplements and people's things. Like, I need to talk to people. Like, I've always had interest in this stuff, and now I'm kind of disinterested because I kind of want to forget about my cancer experience and focus on survivorship. But I need to think of those things because I need to think of my future health. But I also don't want to miss out on life and good food and things I enjoy. And Diane's looking like she's understanding, like she's taking in every bit of it. She's watching me. I have an audience. Oh, that's funny. Jack is just over there sleeping. So anyway, that's about what is going on. So I hope you're all doing well. This is Sheena Collins. Also, Sheena Strong, Cancer, Spooner Warrior, Weirdo, myself. No filter often. I try to keep my pirate mouth under control. And I just share my story, my life, my experiences, the good, the bad, the ugly, the up, the down, all of it. And right now it's pretty uncensored and unfiltered because I don't have production assistants yet, or editors, or moderators. All right. Peace and love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, follow, share, and you can subscribe. I'm not sure what the perk benefits are yet, but there's going to be some. So, all right. Well, all right. And stay tuned for more of what's to come. 2025 is soon. And on to survivorship we go. Okay. Thanks so much. It's really nice talking to you all. Thanks for listening. If you actually make it through this whole video, I'd be impressed. Take care. Love you. Goodbye, 2024. Hello, 2025. Alrighty now, it's Sheena Collins signing off.